Did you just sit here and say that my daughter looks miserable? So maybe we should put Kalani in her place?
No, I never said that.
Yes, you most certainly did.
No, I didn't, dingbat. Listen, I said...
Get your finger out of my face.
Girls out the room. Woo!
Hey, guys. Welcome to episode 9.
And if you haven't been following...
I'm checking to make sure this is episode 9.
Okay.
Sorry.
If you haven't been following, ever since probably episode 5 or 6, I've been saying that most podcasts don't get past episode 8. Like, they just give up.
Yeah.
And one thing we're not going to do is give up.
Exactly. So we're here after episode 8.
And so it's episode 9.
And so everyone that said we couldn't make it.
No one. Oh, wait. Who said that we couldn't make it?
I don't know, but if someone did, they're wrong.
They're wrong because look at us now.
We're thriving.
We're fighting the stigma. We're new. We're just, I don't know. We're just here and we're happy to be here and we're going to be here for a long time. So get used to it. Strap in.
Yeah.
Strap in because it's not ending anytime soon. Well,
this ride is just beginning.
Let's hope it's not ending anytime soon.
Yeah. I hope
we're
not.
not renewed. But hey.
Yeah. But we'll keep you guys posted. We don't know what's happening.
Yeah. And if we don't, I'll just delete the Instagram account.
We'll pretend it never happened.
No trace that this ever happened.
Okay. So it's episode 9.
Yeah, it is.
And today we're going to talk about reality TV.
This is probably the thing we're most experienced in.
Oh, yeah.
We've talked about food and other stuff, but this is really my forte.
Yeah. Reality TV. I love seeing other people's lives.
Yes.
And I don't care if it's scripted.
I was about to say, even if it's fake, I don't care because it's still entertainment.
Yeah.
I do get it's reality TV. It's supposed to be real. None of it's completely real.
No.
It's going to be edited one way or another.
And I love whenever it's bad editing, too. It makes it better.
Yes.
And then you're like, I know this was so staged.
Voiceovers. There's a lot of voiceovers in Dance Moms.
Yeah.
Or like they'll show
like little
someone,
interviews?
Yeah. And like the thing with like the interviews, like the confessional things, they can put those wherever they want.
Yeah.
Like they don't got to put them where you were talking about. They can just put them in any episode and make you look like a terrible person.
Yeah.
But hey, you signed to do it. Well, not you, but all these people signed to do it.
When I was little, I used to want to be on Dance Moms so bad.
Could you dance?
No. But I wanted to go to dance class because I was like, that looks so much
and
fun.
learn how to.
Yeah.
You know, okay, this is my toxic trait. I always think, well, this was whenever I was in school. I would say, okay, they're going to have a talent show this year. So what if I just got dance lessons?
Exactly.
And learned how to become a professional dancer and then wowed everyone at the talent show?
I always thought I could do, like, just go to, like, one piano lesson and then just go to the talent show and I'd kill.
And then you'd get, like, a...
Not kill, sorry.
You'd get, like, signed to a label and...
Yeah.
You'd become, like, the next whoever...
Simon Cowell would be at the Mangum High School talent show. I would get signed.
Heidi Klum would be
Heidi
there.
Klum.
would
I
be
love
there,
her.
dressed as a peacock, and then she'd sign me.
Dressed as a worm.
Yeah. I'd sing, though. But the thing is, I wouldn't have to get voice lessons to sing.
Yeah, you're already pretty good.
I'm pretty good, so I
Yeah.
know that if I would... But the thing with the talent show, I didn't want to go sing because I didn't want to, upstage everyone. I was humble, but
exactly.
not anymore.
Yeah.
I sing everywhere I go.
So, exactly. Same. So, speaking of Dance Moms, that's probably my favorite reality show.
Yes.
I watch it at work. I watch it at home.
Yeah.
I live, eat, sleep, breathe, Dance Moms.
Dance Moms.
I don't eat them.
500
500-pound hog trying to eat me.
Did you watch it with any of your family, or was it just something you discovered on your own?
My sister and I used to watch it together, but my dad hated Abby Lee Miller.
Oh.
So we weren't, like, not allowed to watch it. But we
Yeah.
would just, like, go to our room and watch it because we knew that he didn't like it. So.
I grew up with my mom. Well, I didn't grow up with my mom, but I grew up with my mom watching Dance Moms. That was, like, her thing. Like, she loved it. And she watched, like, the later seasons. I didn't watch them.
Yeah.
With Brady and whatever their names are.
I was watching an episode like last night, and there was some girl, and I was like, I've never even seen her.
No, but then sometimes I'll rewatch Dance Moms, and like season 3, there's someone I've never seen in my life. But yeah, that's something
that's
I've
how
watched.
it was yesterday. It was like an earlier season.
And I was like, who is that?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Is that JoJo with a bobo?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
JoJo, have you learned nothing?
Oh my God, I saw a video of JoJo Siwa like humping the side of a stage.
I
the other
tagged
day.
you in that, and it was
Yeah,
like
JoJo
JoJo needs to be
neutered. JoJo Siwa needs to be neutered.
I could do a podcast episode
about
hating
JoJo.
on her.
Yeah.
I hate her.
And
Jessalyn.
Okay, she's kind of no.
Yeah, don't say iconic. She's
I
not.
was thinking for a second, but then what's really name one iconic Jessalyn moment from Dance Moms?
Nothing.
I really can't think of anything. JoJo has some.
Yeah.
When wait, what does she say about like Carrie? She's like, I was in a hotel and
Oh yeah, she was
didn't want to
like,
watch a
she's
scary
like, I'm not
movie.
gonna watch a scary movie.
Yeah,
With my brown woods. I love that quote.
Stop.
That plays in my head all the time.
And whenever she laughed at Mackenzie for
saying
tap.
she could tap, yeah. Or no, I love my favorite JoJo moment is when she's like, I don't want to do a solo with JoJo. I want to do a solo with Maddie.
Yeah.
Like making fun of Kendall crying. God, she ate that.
Yeah, I used to be obsessed with her. My mom hated her.
Yeah,
Who
I
was
hate
like
her now.
Who was like, yeah, agree. Who was like your go-to Dance Moms claim? Oh, favorite kid and then favorite mom.
Oh, my favorite mom, probably Kelly.
Okay.
Because I just think she's hilarious.
The
Like, she's
mom-
so...
Uh-huh.
But my favorite kid is probably Nia.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
I'd say
Holly and Kelly are my favorite
yeah.
moms, but probably Kelly.
Okay, I'm a little bit different in the way one of mine is understandable, which is Christy. So it's like, oh yeah. But then I just like to go off the deep end and say Jill.
Yeah.
Because I think she's just iconic. No matter how much wrong she does, I think she's iconic.
Yeah. The
It
cowboy
doesn't really
hat.
matter. Yeah.
She cracks me up. So
Yeah, she's
she
good.
does her job.
And then favorite kid, that can go a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
But overall, probably Nia, just because she's unproblematic queen.
Yeah.
She's always working towards what she wants.
Exactly.
Legend, love, big fan.
And she's always on my For You page on TikTok, so I'm glad.
Christy's on mine.
Yeah. Brooke Highland is always on mine.
Yeah. Also, she looks the same.
Yeah. It's
and
insane.
she was like 13 and now she's like 30 and she looks the same.
So who's your least favorite Dance Moms?
Oh, okay. This is like a 50-50 answer.
Okay.
Because I hate Melissa for about the first half of the series.
Yeah.
But the second half,
mm-hmm.
she kind of eats up.
Yeah.
Because she kind of doesn't like Abby anymore.
Yeah.
So then she's not up her butt. Therefore,
yeah.
it's
And
kinda
she
like she's
kind of
more
doesn't like
likable.
the mini moms. So
Yeah,
I like
she
when
tells
she puts
them off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. And like Abby will say something and Melissa's like, I know so many secrets.
Yeah.
I'm like, period. I'm like, you knew she was doing
Yeah.
a illegal activity and just didn't tell anyone.
Yeah.
But hey.
My least favorite, probably like Leslie, Peyton's mom. She's uninteresting. She was never really like fully in the group.
She'll just show up out of nowhere
Yeah.
and then leave in the next episode.
Oh, one of my other favorites is Minister Dawn because she
Oh.
liked my comment on TikTok one
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
because her daughter was like, because she's in the very first
Uh-huh.
episode of Dance Moms ever,
Yes.
and when Abby's like, she has no weapons, just her mouth.
Yep. And quit chasing me.
Yeah,
Iconic
and she
moment.
says, "Okay, Abby, let's play the Bible game."
Yep.
And I quote that all the time. If someone says something about like religion or ask me
Uh-huh.
like a religious question, I don't know much about the Bible.
No.
Sorry. But I'm always like, oh, don't ask me to play the Bible game. That's what I say. And they're
Well,
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah. That's like the most iconic series premiere
Oh,
I think
yeah.
ever is that first episode of Dance
Yeah.
Moms.
No, it's because her kid wasn't wearing socks or something. Like it was something.
Her kid was wearing socks and like just a t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. She
instead of
didn't
like
have
a
the right
leotard
attire,
or
yeah.
something. I
Hey.
mean, I've seen what people like Mackenzie are wearing in there.
Yeah.
It seems like you can wear anything. 'Cause
Yeah.
they look like a mess.
Yeah.
Whenever they go in there. But hey.
Okay. And also, what is your favorite quote or moment? Or quote and a moment?
Okay. If I had to pick my favorite quote from the series, it's I was making costumes for you while you were down the road eating. Quit eating. That's why you're fat. Because where's the lie?
Right.
Where's the lie?
Exactly.
She ate her up. Abby was speechless after that.
Yeah.
She had nothing to say.
Uh-uh.
And whenever Abby's yelling at Holly and she's like, my dad took me to the mother-daughter talk about getting your period. And then upstairs they're like, she's talking about her period. I love that. It's so funny because she's unhinged.
Yeah.
She is unhinged. There was no reason to say that, but
No.
I loved it.
I'm trying to think of my favorite quote because there's so many. Probably something directed towards Abby.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know. Something from Kathy, probably.
Yeah.
We haven't even talked about Kathy.
No, we haven't gotten into that yet. Did you see, while you're thinking, how there's obviously a Dance Moms, what's it called, reunion now with a lot of them. Obviously, Abby wasn't invited because they wouldn't have came. But they recreated the iconic scene of girls out the room, girls out the room. Abby commented and said, wasn't that funny?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, she like commented on like an Instagram reel that reposted it and said, wasn't that funny? Because they were making fun of her. But it was hilarious.
I love it.
Yeah, she's probably just sad she didn't get invited. But
yeah,
literally, if she would have been invited, it would have just been her in the room.
Yeah.
No one else would have came.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still can't think of a favorite quote, but I don't know. There's a lot.
I mean, you could just roll as many as you want.
I love when, like, Kathy just eats everyone up. It's so funny.
Yeah.
When she was like, shut up, disco ball.
Yeah.
Christy.
Yeah.
Because she was wearing, like, a sequins
And
top
she
or
says
something.
something about her nose. About Christy's nose.
Yeah.
She's got a lot.
Yeah.
She has got a lot.
She does.
Abby, well, the moment she served, whoever that mom is with the bow and the big hair.
Yeah.
Don't know her name, but Abby looks at her and says, you are disgusting. And then the mom says, how am I disgusting? Abby just looks from her feet to her head and then walks out the room. I'm like, period.
Yeah.
I saw her hair and I agree.
No. Okay. This one might be one of my favorite quotes. Whenever it's a showcase for like auditions to join the team. And Abby's like sending people home. She said, girl with the bad haircut, get out here. And the girl knew who she was.
She knew it was like a bad bob, crimped bad bob. And then Abby like looks out in the audience and she's like, whose ever kid this is, you're like taking away her opportunities.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God.
It was rough.
I kind of felt bad for her, but it was bad. Her hair was bad.
Now, favorite moment? I'm
trying to think if I got anything. Oh, I really like whenever they go to nationals that one year and they have the dance battle.
That's a good one.
I love that. And Abby and Kathy actually danced against each other, but they didn't air it on TV.
Dang it.
They have like someone has like a deleted clip and it's them doing the dance off.
Dang it.
That is insane.
I was going to say my favorite moment's the watermelon game. At the pool?
I need to play the watermelon game. I think I'd win.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I
I think I'd win. But
and then they were like, Nia was too aggressive to Maddie.
Explain the
gosh.
watermelon game for the people watching who aren't diehard fans.
Don't you like put oil or something?
You cover the watermelon in grease or something.
Like oil or grease or something, and then you throw it in a pool. And then everyone has to like chase or like kind of chase each other to like grab the watermelon, but you can't because it's so slippery.
And it's whoever like gets it out of the pool first wins.
Yeah, they win. And then Maddie got hurt because she said Nia was too aggressive. So.
But it was really because she was losing the watermelon game and can't stand to lose anything. I was just thinking about Nia, and we haven't even addressed Rosa Parks. I think that might be the most iconic moment from the show in general.
My Little Kindle.
Yeah. How... Yeah, that's terrible.
No.
Oh.
I know what my favorite quote is ever.
What?
It's from Kelly.
Okay.
Whenever, I think it was Brooke doing the Diary of Anne Frank dance. And Kelly says, do you guys know anything about this Anne Frank character? Because I've never heard of her.
Yeah.
And then Holly's like, how do you not know Anne Frank? And then Kelly, like in her confessional, was like, I don't know much about Anne Frank, but I don't think she was doing cartwheels.
Yeah. Where's the lie?
Yeah, I don't think
Where's
she
the
was
lie?
either. So
No,
hey,
she wasn't.
yeah, I love that quote. That one's my favorite.
That is iconic. I always get the Anne Frank and the Helen Keller dance mixed up.
Oh, we need to do our favorite dance.
Oh my God. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, ooh, this. Ooh,
I have two.
I know. I
Okay.
know. The girl in the glass bubble.
Okay.
And it's JoJo in that big bubble. And she's
Oh.
wheeling around on the stage.
Okay, yeah.
And it was dramatic because she had to have the zipper up.
Uh-huh.
Because they were making it seem like if the zipper wasn't up that she was going to die in the
Yeah.
bubble on stage. Like she
Yeah.
was going to suffocate on stage. I love that one. And it's good.
Yeah.
It's just good. I love it.
Mine's the last text.
Oh my God. I wish we had a camera right now so
Yeah.
everyone could see me.
Yeah, reenacting.
I'm just dancing over here.
Yeah.
Iconic. That's really good. What about your favorite solo? We both picked group dances.
Oh, my favorite solo? Oh, Laquifa.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nia.
Yeah, that's really
8.
good. I'd pick Honeybee.
Mm-hmm.
Honeybee by the iconic
Vivian
Vivian Stein.
Yes.
That one is iconic.
I love that dance.
And that's probably the most choreo I could do out of
Yeah.
any dance because I just have seen it so many times.
My favorite thing about the Laquifa dance is how Nia, like the death drop, she just kept doing it throughout the whole season. I was like, oh.
She's done the I think she did the death drop every season.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
There's a random dance where at the end she just pulled out a death drop and everyone was like, oh.
Yeah, she was auditioning for like a music video or something.
Yeah, she said, I know. It was because they were playing a young version
Of Lux.
And Lux is white.
And like blonde.
Yeah. So Nia said in her confessional, she was like, oh, I know I'm not going to get the part because I don't look like Lux. So then she just at the end pulls out a death drop, stands up, and she's like, thank you, and walks out of the room.
And she killed it.
Exactly. That's just why I love her.
Gosh.
Fave right there.
Okay, we could go into a whole
Dance Moms
rabbit
tangent.
hole
Yeah.
of dance moms.
Mhm.
So what are some other reality show competitions that you like?
Oh,
Like,
okay. I obviously love Top Model,
ANTM,
ANTM, Dosey Dose, Double X2O.
Cycle. Yeah.
Yeah, I love all of
Nylon
that.
Magazine.
I used to watch that with my mom. She's the one who introduced me to.
You introduced
Top
me to
Model.
it because we watched Cycle
Yes,
22 together. That was
Yes,
so
and
good.
that was the first female and male cycle, I
Mhm.
think. So I was like, let me show her this.
It was good.
That show takes you for a wild ride.
Yeah.
They're
I
kissing
agree.
each other on the runway. There's things swinging at them on the runway.
Yeah.
They've done really problematic stuff. But also, I'm like, God, who was producing this? And I'm like, oh, it was Tyra Banks. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I was
She
like,
is a trip.
she is her own entity, I think.
And you know what? Here's what I gotta say.
What?
2 of the best movies of all time have Tyra Banks in them. Coyote Ugly,
And?
Hannah Montana movie.
Okay, I was like, what's the second one? I knew what you were going to say for the first one.
Oh, I was gonna say like Life Size. I haven't seen that movie.
Me either, so I
But
don't really know.
Coyote Ugly, Hannah
Yeah.
Montana movie.
And she's just iconic.
Yeah.
I love Tyra Banks. I know she did bad things,
Hey.
but don't we all? I mean, we don't do
don't-
that bad
no.
of things, but yeah. And her, she had the talk show, and
Yep.
her talk show crazy, because she's done a couple things on there. I just have to mention them because they're so iconic.
Mhm.
Whenever she tells everyone she got like bit by a dog before the show,
Uh-huh.
when she's like, "Oh, I feel fine now," she starts foaming at the mouth
Yeah.
and starts barking at people
Yeah.
as a prank.
Yeah.
And then my favorite is whenever she had Beyonce
Yeah.
on the episode,
That.
and she was asking her questions, and she would be like, "Seance, have you ever contacted a ghost?"
Slayonce. Have you ever killed someone?
Yeah. Or like, Beyonce, what's your favorite kind of cheese?
Yeah.
I just love Tyra Banks. Yeah.
Gosh.
And honestly, ANTM is kind of unwatchable without Tyra.
Yeah.
Rita Ora.
Yeah, we tried to watch it with
Uh-uh.
Rita Ora and it wasn't.
It just kind of went downhill. Not a
Yeah.
fan. We need like the craziness.
Mhm.
We don't need Rita Ora.
Yeah. Also, I've been watching Drag Race.
Yup.
RuPaul's Drag Race with
And
Jay.
I introduced you to that.
Yeah, and I love Drag Race.
Yeah. Did
Because
you
we
know?
went to Crystal Method together, so.
Yes, and she's on season 12. So it's crazy seeing people that I've seen on TV.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Well, this I think. I think this is true.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I read this that originally RuPaul's Drag Race was greenlit to be like a spoof of America's Next Top Model. Like they're like, oh my god, this is gonna be so funny.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, this is like stupid, so
Uh-huh.
let's just put it on the air.
Yeah.
And then it got way more access than Top Model. I think.
Yeah.
Because in Top Model, did they win money? Or did they just win Nylon Magazine and or America's Next Top Model?
And then like management deal or something. I
Yeah.
don't know if they win any
In
money.
Drag Race, you're winning like $200,000.
Hey.
And you're singing, dancing,
Lip syncing.
lip syncing, making outfits. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I love that show. And they get,
It's good.
there's every single type of emotion on there.
Yeah.
There's people crying, screaming, laughing, breaking
I mean-
bones. There's all types of stuff on there.
Exactly.
Iconic. Love.
I also wrote down the show Wipeout. That's one of my favorite shows. When
I
I was
grew up
little.
with Wipeout.
Mhm.
I grew up with Wipeout. That
I watched it like 2 weeks ago. It was so
I
funny.
haven't seen Wipeout in years, but
love that
I
show.
love it.
That show and
Is that I mean, I guess it is reality competition.
well, it's like competition, yeah.
Yeah, like
It's not really reality. Like you don't really get to know the
no,
contestants.
get to know the people,
But
yeah.
hey, I
it's
don't
like
care.
American Ninja Warrior.
I used to be like, God, I could kill that.
I could devour American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
At the end, that wall that they run
Yeah.
up, easy. Give
Yeah.
me 2 seconds and I'm up the wall.
I could bounce on the big red balls and wipe
Oh,
out. You
yeah,
know, I could
yeah.
make it across that so
Oh, yeah.
easily.
Yeah, but I hated watching people get hurt.
Yeah,
That kind of messes me up. Like whenever they'd be walking and the
the punch,
the
yeah.
punching, whatever those are called,
Yeah,
they'd come out and punch them in the face
Yeah.
and they'd like fly off into
Yeah.
the water or mud.
yeah.
Whatever
Like
it
seeing
was
them
that day.
bounce off one of the balls was like funny, but then seeing them like actually get like run into the wall or something.
Seeing their arm like fly off or
Yeah.
something, that's too much. Wait,
I didn't see that, but
me either. I just made that up.
okay.
Wait, is it if that is reality TV, I guess, because it's a competition show, is like Naked and Afraid, does that count?
I don't know. I just kind of wrote these
Is that
down.
a
I didn't check to
competition?
see if these.
Wait, did they win?
Yeah, I think it's a competition.
What do they win?
I don't know. I
Bragging
don't watch
rights? Oh, I used to watch that with my family.
It. Oh.
Naked and Afraid. And I always loved it because sometimes they'd really get along and then other times they'd like hate each other.
Yeah.
So I'm like, how awkward. You're naked and you hate each other.
And you're afraid.
And you're out in the woods. Yeah. That seems like terrible. That's one show I
Yeah.
wouldn't do.
Yeah.
That's like something I would absolutely despise. What's something you'd go on though?
I would go on.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
you audition for and you get on. What would you do?
Well, I have a show I think I could win easily.
Oh. All right. What
I
is
think I
it?
could win Survivor easily.
What do they do on there?
So you basically are in this like jungle
Mhm.
thing, and you do challenges every day. You're on
Uh-huh.
teams, and then like I think
They
it's
v-
the end
it's
of
like
every
they
night
vote
you
you
vote
out?
people off.
Yeah. Like
But then,
Total
like,
Drama?
Yeah, I've never seen it. I don't know actually.
I think that's it.
But then whenever you win challenges, because like you have group challenges, but then like the person that does the best and stuff like that, like you can get immunity, so you can't get voted off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you get a lot of like backstabbing. People would vote you off, you know.
Yeah.
And if you make anyone mad, like it's
I've
bad.
seen like they get like money,
Yeah.
like forest money. I don't know.
No, they get money. You get money in every competition.
No. But like they have like a currency and like they auction stuff off and buy it.
Oh, I haven't
Like a
seen it in a long
sandwich?
time. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, like they have a sandwich on there and everyone's bidding for like a BLT
Oh.
because you don't get to eat that out there. I don't know what they're eating.
Well, I know like in some challenges you win like
Food?
a feast. Like people
Yeah. that makes sense.
But I
You think you'd win
Well,
Survivor?
do.
Uh,
Which I probably wouldn't.
you'd win every challenge. Therefore,
So
you
true.
couldn't be voted off.
And everyone would love me, so they wouldn't vote me off.
Yes. Okay,
Um,
makes sense.
I know I have to sleep with like a top sheet, feather pillow, sleep mask. So I don't know if I could survive like sleeping in the jungle.
Do they not get a house?
No.
Oh my God. That's why they look dirty, I guess.
Yeah. And
Ew.
I mean, you get skinny from it. Hey.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I saw that.
But
sounds like a deal. I'm gonna audition.
but it's
for
only like
Survivor.
30 days.
Oh.
Like the whole thing. So that's why I'm like, I could win. I could do that.
Yeah, I bet you
Easily, yeah.
could. Do you
But
audition or do they scout? Like, do they scout people out?
You probably have to like audition or something. I don't know. But I think I could. I think I could do a lot of things though.
Is it everyday people or is it like wilderness experts that go on there?
I think it's like kind of a mix of things.
Okay.
Because I think it's people that are like, oh yeah, I could win this because I do
good
this.
at this.
Yeah.
I know how to write a match or something.
I could be telling this. It could be totally wrong information about Survivor. I don't know, but this is what I know. I used to watch it.
I've never watched it.
But I think I'm like indestructible. I think I can do anything.
Yeah.
I remember we watched I, Tonya, and I was like, figure skating, I could do that.
The triple axel. Easy
yeah.
for Kyra.
I came up with that. Yeah.
She actually did that. It just wasn't recorded.
Yeah, exactly.
And Tonya Harding was there.
Yeah.
And she was gonna go and bash Kyra's knees in, but Kyra got away too quick.
That's true.
That's what happened.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm really bad. I think I could do anything.
We were in class. We were in class yesterday, and the teacher was showing the professor, I guess, God, was showing us Chinese acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, these people are like standing on the other one's head, foot like over their neck,
like bending their body
in ways that you've never seen. Kyra and I look at each other from across the room, and we're like, we can do that.
Yeah, we like mouth the words, I could do that.
Yeah. Because we're delusional in that way that we think we can do anything. Every time I go to a football game, I think, put me down there. That ball's going from one end to the other.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going through everyone. I'm like jumping over people. I'm going under people.
I know. I would just run around them.
Exactly. Okay, maybe I'm
delusional, but
maybe I'm hyping myself up, but football doesn't look hard. Sorry.
I cheered. Okay, I was right there. I know.
I was watching. I know how I could have fixed it.
Exactly.
Okay, what I think I could win,
Mm-hmm.
I think I could win Big Brother.
Okay. I've never seen Big Brother.
Okay, I've watched just a little bit. It's almost Survivor.
Okay.
You're in a house, and you're doing challenges.
Okay.
And whoever wins the challenge picks 2 people to be nominated.
Mm-hmm.
And then those people get voted on, and whoever has the most votes gets kicked out of the house.
Oh.
So it's like a social deduction type of game. Like you have to keep a good relationship with people.
Yeah.
But you also have to win the challenges. But if you win, you're seen as a threat, all that. This is what I do.
Mm-hmm.
I would like lay really low.
Yeah.
I let everyone forget that I was there. Because whenever people are nominating others, if they forget that I'm in the house, I'm not going to be voted out.
See, and I think I would take that approach on like Survivor, but when you're watching it, people are like, oh, I don't trust this person because they don't
talk.
Yeah.
Well,
so that's the only issue.
I think I just win every challenge.
I think you would.
But I don't think that they're like jumping through hoops of fire like Survivor.
No.
Like I think they're playing like I Spy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, oh my God, I won.
Yeah. Survivor's a lot of like obstacle courses.
Yeah,
and stuff.
that's why I'd want to do Big Brother because you're in a house and you're fed.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's more up my alley.
But that also might be terrible, like living in a house for that long.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they're in there for a while.
Yeah.
And there's been people on Celebrity Big Brother. Like Trisha Paytas, Tiffany Pollard, all them. They've been on Celebrity. I'd love to be on there with them.
So what's a competition you think you couldn't win?
That's hard.
Mine's Fear Factor.
Oh, that's gross. Did they
Yeah.
win? Do you win Fear Factor?
Yeah. If you start, like, they have levels that you go through.
Oh,
and people, like, get eliminated.
Okay,
You
know what I'd lose? Hole in the wall.
Yeah, I would lose that.
I wouldn't be very good at hole in the wall, I don't think. Sometimes they look easy, and then other times I'm like, that is crazy.
Yeah,
I'd lose hole in the wall. I'm giving up that.
Yeah, but Fear Factor, if you told me I had to sit in a bathtub of spiders, I'm out. I'm not doing it.
Isn't there a show where you're like blindfolded and in a dark room, and you're like, I think that, they turn all the lights off, and you're like doing little things in the dark. I don't like that either.
Oh,
I want to see where I'm going.
I don't know, but
Or
I'm
like
not
they
doing
have
that
to
either.
reach in a box. Is that Fear Factor?
I know they do it on some like game show or some like talk show.
You reach in a box and it's like, oh my god, it's like a I don't know, what's something scary?
Porcupine or something.
Oh my god, there's a porcupine in
Yeah.
there, and you have to like guess what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know what show that is. I don't think I'd be good at that. One time, my mom did a homemade Fear Factor for a Halloween party.
Okay.
You like reached in there and like felt of like spaghetti, and everyone's like, "Oh my god, it's like someone's brain." You know?
Wasn't I in that?
Yeah.
Right there? Okay.
You were there. It
I was like, that sounds
yeah,
really familiar.
yeah, and then my dog was at the end, and
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh my god, what is that?"
Aw,
It's like funny.
cute.
It's like a monster. I don't know. I won that apparently.
There you go. Speaking of like Tiffany Pollard, there's so many good
Iconic people to come from
personalities from like reality
Reality.
TV. Abby Lee Miller, Mama June.
Oh,
we didn't talk about
we
Honey
haven't
Boo
talked
Boo.
about Honey Boo Boo.
You better redneckinize.
We got candy, soda, chips, candy.
Snacks Escape.
Iconic. There's too many
Gosh,
things.
I love Honey Boo Boo.
Everybody's a little bit gay. Period.
Exactly. I wish I had an extra finger so I could grab more cheese balls.
Yup. Train.
And we make one of our favorite meals.
Oh my God.
Multi-meal.
Yeah. One of our favorite meals to make together is literally a Mama June recipe. You
Look
can
it up on YouTube. Mama June multi-meal. Make it and let us know what you think.
Leave out the corn.
Yeah, we don't do corn in ours.
Kyra would probably leave the corn in.
I like corn,
But I'm not a corn fan, so we're just sitting there eating
Yeah.
cheese, mashed potatoes, and ground beef,
Mm-hmm.
all stacked in a casserole kind of situation, and I could devour a whole pan of that. It's so good. Mama June was on to something.
Yeah, she knew what she was doing.
How does she know? Wait. Oh, she knows if the spaghetti's ready by throwing it at the wall.
Yeah.
And if it sticks, then it's ready.
Yeah.
Love that.
I will say when you make multi-meal, she's not super
Clear.
informative, so she'll be like, just put it in the oven and forget about it for a little bit and then come check
Yeah,
on it.
first time we made it, we didn't know what was going to happen.
But it turned out perfect.
It turned out amazing.
Hey.
That's our thing right there is multi.
We should make that for our Thanksgiving, a little Thanksgiving
Stop,
feast.
that's cute.
We'll
Okay,
do that.
I'm like, hey, what are you guys bringing to Thanksgiving?
Multi-meal.
The multi-meal?
We'll have a 2-people Friendsgiving and have multi-meal.
Yes, that's
you guys
cute.
are invited if you want to come.
Yeah.
I'm not excluding you.
No, just...
Bring more multi-meal.
If you're coming, you have to bring a Mama June dish.
Yeah,
That's-
sketty,
That's
butter and ketchup. That's the sauce.
That's disgusting.
That is really bad.
But I haven't tried it, so I really can't judge.
Hey, me neither. Also, another reality show that we embody is The Simple Life with Paris Hilton and Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
No.
We come to this place
Nicole
for magic.
Richie, sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that show, it seems very scripted.
Yeah.
Probably is. But let me tell you one thing. That doesn't make it any less iconic.
No, you're Paris, I'm Nicole.
Yeah, I was about to say that. One of the most iconic quotes from any reality TV show is from The Simple Life. It's whenever they're living on that farm with those country people, and they're like, oh, we need to go down to Walmart. And then Paris is like, what's that? Is that where you buy wall stuff? I was like...
Exactly.
I was like, yeah, they're like so poor. Meanwhile, I was shopping in Walmart
Yeah.
every day.
Yeah.
But I was like, and they worked at Sonic.
Yeah.
They worked at Sonic. That's always been something that I've been like, oh, that'd be so fun. But then, like, we lived in a town with the Sonic, and it seemed like the last resort.
Yeah.
Like, it was really like, you're going to work at Sonic if there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
So I unfortunately never got to do that. I didn't get to learn, like, the million drink combinations.
Dang it.
Didn't get to roller skate.
Hey, in another life, I would be working at Sonic. And I'm not even, like, meaning it in a bad way. Like, I think
Sonic's kind of fun.
Like in
I
our
love the
town?
idea.
I mean, there's not much more to do.
Just
Work at Sonic. And then you make tips there. So,
Yes,
hey.
I always tip at Sonic.
Exactly.
And one more thing about Sonic. I forgot. So, no more things about Sonic.
Okay. I say we should get into a little game.
Ooh, game. We're going to stick with the theme. And we're playing...
Kind of.
Yeah. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
We're playing Are you a Dance Moms super fan?
Okay.
It's just Dance Moms trivia.
Okay.
But there's 12 questions, so we'll each get 6. Do you want to start?
Sure.
Okay. I'll give you the first one.
Okay.
Which of the following is a direct quote from Abby Lee Miller about the specific criteria required to be placed at the top of the pyramid? Behavior, work ethic, and attendance? No late payments, no attitude, no tears? Or perfect technique, positivity, and silent mothers?
I say no late payment, no attitude, no tears. No, dang it.
It was whatever the top one was.
Behavior, work ethic.
Yup.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
what's mine?
I just know she said save your tears for your pillow, so
Yeah.
I just figured. Okay. This one's easy. Which dance
Sorry.
studio is the main competition of Abby Lee Dance Company throughout the series?
Candy Apple's Dance Center.
Yeah.
Yay!
Dang it.
You want to beat me?
I do.
Probably. Okay. Next one. Okay. Oh. Who was the dancer featured in a plastic bubble during the dance routine titled The Girl in the Plastic Bubble?
JoJo Siwa.
Yay! You got it.
Ooh.
Good job. That's weird. I was foreshadowing
Yeah.
there. I was foreshadowing.
If you didn't talk about it, I probably wouldn't have even known.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think I remember that one. When Kathy and the Candy Apples choreographer were speaking poorly about Paige's dance technique during a competition, what did Abby do?
Okay, can I just tell you?
Yeah.
She had Paige go and talk to
Mm-hmm.
the choreographer and Kathy.
Would you say Abby made Paige come off stage to speak to them after the dance?
Yeah, that was my
Perfect.
second option
Okay,
that I was
yeah.
going to say.
Perfect.
Yay! I'm 2 for 2. You're 1 for 2. Okay. Who was the oldest girl on the team in earlier seasons of the show?
Brooke.
Good job. You got it. Oh, I'm scared. What's mine?
During season 4, Abby Lee Miller tells which mother at Nationals that her daughter is washed up?
Christy.
Yep.
Now, let me tell you something. Story time.
Okay.
That isn't true. And let me tell you why. Do you know this? This is behind the scenes
Okay.
information. I learned this the other day because
Okay.
it was on a podcast and Christy was on it. So you hear them arguing and Abby says she's washed up.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, she said that about Kathy
Oh.
in a different episode and said she's washed up. They took that out because Chloe has a problem or had, I don't know if she still does. She had a problem with her eyes.
Yeah.
Where something was up with her eyes. Abby actually said to Christy for her to get Chloe's eyes fixed in the hallway. And that's why Christy was so mad.
Oh.
But to make Abby not look like an absolutely god-awful person, the producers put she's washed up in place of the eye thing.
Yeah.
So imagine I'm like, actually, she didn't say that, so this question's wrong. But
Okay.
I get
Yeah.
where we're coming from. Behind the scenes, Dance Moms information.
Yeah.
Moving on to the next one. Okay. If it will load. Okay. Oh, how many seasons did Dance Moms air?
Dang it.
10, 8, or 6?
I'm between 8 and 10.
9? You get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll say 10. Was it 8?
It was 8.
For some reason, I thought there was a season 9, so I was like, well, there's got to be season 10 then.
Yeah.
There's not. So, okay. I'm mad. Anyway, Abby Lee's star pupil, Maddie Ziegler, left the show in season 6. Why?
Do I get the options?
Oh, I can read them.
Okay.
She was no longer favored by Abby Lee and felt she wasn't receiving fair treatment, or she was injured and could no longer dance to the same level she used to, or she was interested in expanding her career and taking other
The
opportunities.
third one.
God.
Why are you so mad?
Because these are easy.
Do you not remember the episode we had where I got every question wrong and you got all of them? Right?
Yeah, I just wanted to follow that pattern.
Okay, here we go. Which morbid but impactful group dance won the Abby Lee Miller Dance Company first place at Nationals? One hit about the dangers of drugs, the last text about the dangers of texting while driving, or the waiting room about a loved one.
Last text.
Yup.
Sorry. I was waiting for where have all the
Didn't they-
children gone.
Didn't they lose the waiting room? I was
think
mad
so,
about
yeah.
that. That one was beautiful.
I was waiting for where have all the children gone.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the first winner.
What was the title of Maddie's last dance solo with the Abby Lee Miller Dance Company? And which film was it inspired by? The Last Dance, inspired by Burlesque. Champion, inspired by $1 Million Baby. Or The Hostage, inspired by Room.
I'm going to say Champion. No! No! Was it The Hostage?
Yeah.
Dang it.
You're still winning. So.
I thought I was going to get to the end. Okay, this is your last one.
Oh, gosh.
The Abby Lee Dance Company is used to being number 1, but in season 5, they came second place at Nationals. Which dance company beat them out of their title?
Wasn't it the Candy Apples Dance Center?
Candy Apples Dance Center, Broadway Dance Company, or Rising Star Dance Studio?
Candy Apples. Dang it!
It was the middle one.
Broadway Dance
Broadway.
Company. Gosh, I'm
Never heard of
flopping.
them.
Yeah.
So are they really that
exactly.
important?
Last question ever. Sorry, that was weird. During season 5, Mackenzie beat her older sister Maddie and took first place with an upbeat solo. What was the name of her dance routine?
Oh, I don't know.
Sink or Swim, Red Flag, Kid Sister.
Sink or swim.
Yeah.
Yay! I got the last one right.
Yay!
So we end off on Jay winning the imaginary trophy of biggest Dance Moms fan.
He's standing on the imaginary podium right now.
If you guys could see me, I'd be in a dance costume. I'd be wearing a tiara and a sash, and I'd have this imaginary trophy. I won.
What company are you with?
Abby Lee Dance Company.
That's perfect. Well, we'll see you on the next episode. I'm very excited for it, and
Me too.
I'm thankful to be here.
I'm very thankful, and I can't wait to say why.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye.